So the Hollywood Rocks box set. I'm doing the Zeros today, and here's the audio. This is the box set, 4 discs in here, and pin. This pin here as well. That's cool. And this backstage pass thing. All access. I hear it works at all LA gun concerts. Pretty cool. Yeah, there you go. I didn't even see the back. It looks like the Gazzari's wall, really, in a lot of ways. All right, so let me read what it says about the Zeros. And here's a picture of the Zeros right here. Original lineup, it looks like here, I suppose. This dates back. This is on the disc 1, which I was very surprised about. I'm gonna move it. Yeah, the photo is not it's like a weird looking effect on the photo. I guess it must have been on the original, but probably from a flyer, I guess. But I'm gonna read this real quick. It says the Zeros. Kokomo Joe is the name of the song. It's 1985. So this is on disc 1. I was surprised that they would be on disc 1, but the purple-haired phenomenon, the Zeros, would sport one of the more outlandish images witnessed on the Sunset Strip in the mid-'80s. New Jersey native Sammy Sirius journeyed out to London. I've never read this, by the way. I just got this. Out to London, England, before trying his hand in Los Angeles in the early 80s. First setting up as the 00 Zeros, which I know about. Okay, so this is after that then, huh? So the band included guitarist Joe Normal, because this is called the Zeros. Alright, okay, so included Joe Normal, guitarist Joe Normal, bassist Danny Dangerous, and drummer Mr. Insane. That's the lineup that is on the album, and that I used to play with, actually, when I was in Dirty Tricks. As the Zeros, a belated cult fame came the band's way, courtesy of 2 albums, 4321, the Zeros, and Names Volume 1, as well as being credited with penning the Howard Stern show theme. Todd Wiltz of the Zeros, Todd Wiltse, one of those have to be right, of the Zeros would be operating with the Mistakes in the mid-'90s. The Zeros would still be operational in 2002, citing a lineup fronted by Sirius, with guitarist Danny Roselli and bassist Nick Clemente and drummer Frank Duca. Sammy Sirius forged the darker Serious Suicide for the album Off With Your Head in 2003, which I'm familiar with because I'm subscribed to his, Sammy's channel. And he does all kinds of crazy shit on there, first of all. Very funny guy. And, alright, so, and then it says check out the Zeros.us for more info. So there you go. So I guess you could do that right now. And let's hear it. So I just heard this once, and I think I've heard it on YouTube maybe once or twice, but I didn't remember. So it was not familiar to me. Okay, so let's check it out. Alright. I'll put this up.
Don't talk to Kokomo. Don't talk to Kokomo. Don't talk to
don't change his clothes. Don't talk to Kokomo. Don't talk to Kokomo. Don't talk to Kokomo Joe. The capsule. Don't talk to Kokomo. Don't talk to Kokomo. Don't talk to Kokomo Joe. The capsule. Train tracks running up and down his arms. Shooting pants out of black of face. Blowing down about 7 alarms. Been recruited to an army base. Chasing little girls around the park. Prowling around the streets after dark. He takes his way into the Poconos. Don't even try to talk to Kokomo Joe. Don't talk to Kokomo. Don't talk to Kokomo. Don't talk to Kokomo Joe. The capsule. Don't talk to Kokomo. Don't talk to Kokomo. Don't talk to Kokomo Joe. The capsule. Joe. The capsule. Joe. The capsule. Very beachy vibe. Nice. All right, so there you go. The Zeros. Now, a little story about the Zeros for a second is when I was in a band called the X Idols, and the singer, when I went to pick him up, was he was sitting. I met him in front of like a Ralph's or something like that, and he was sitting there in the parking lot in front of the Ralph's off to the side, all bum style, and he had his Walkman on with him. And in his Walkman, he had the Zeros, and he listened to the Zeros. A lot of the drive, like he would have it be playing while I was talking to him. We were getting to know each other, and for his audition, when we auditioned him for our band, is that funny? And yeah, so he was a huge Zeros fan. That was his favorite band at that time. So just to let the Zeros know, he had the 4321 album. So that's what was in his cassette player. There's a Walkman, and it was a Walkman cassette back then. All right, isn't that funny? It was a cassette. He had cassettes. All right, so I thought the guys from the Zeros, if they see this, they'll get a little smile out of that, knowing that. There you go.